very much the trend at that time. So we noted that, and TikTok actually took immediate action, and said and banned the word kafir on their platform. So I think that's a really good thing that we sort of did during the elections. So I think that was a really good highlight as well. The proactiveness from us, I think, was really needed at that time. Right. So another thing that we did is I worked together with Journal on the Universal Periodic Review, which was very interesting. Trying to come up with a 10-page document to sum up 4 years worth of freedom of expression violation in Malaysia, and it was a very interesting experience. So we, had a lot of meetings with communities. We had meetings with embassies like yourself as well. Every time we meet you guys. But yeah, so I think those are a really good experience for me, and also for CAJ as well. And there's another, I think, low light, right? I think first and foremost, the lowest part, I think, was when Anwar Ibrahim literally came up on national television and said that we do not recognize the LGBTQ community. I think that is a really deplorable thing for a huge prime minister to be saying on national television. You're literally ousting a huge part of Malaysian community. I think that's one thing that just sets the tone as what this Malaysian government is all about. I think so ever since that in January, he said that in January last year, and there's a huge slew of things that also the Home Ministry has also done, banning of books, for instance. Another fun fact of that, if you go on KTN's website, there's thousands of books banned under the name of LGBT elements, communist elements, and also sexual elements. Thousands, right? So that's another interesting fact for you guys. Yeah, I think that's about it. Peaceful assembly. Peaceful assembly, I think we all know. It's also based upon the Home Ministry, right? The Home Ministry, guys, if you guys are listening, but yeah, so I think these kind of things, it curtails our freedom to say what we want, protest what we want, have the freedom to do what we want. So having this, particularly the Peaceful Assembly Act of 2012, and then it got revision in 2019, there's a lot of discrepancy, the police not knowing what are their powers, KDN is saying another thing, a lot of confusion there as well. So I think that is really, really crucial for us to look at and get the government to literally come and tell us what is what, right? I think that's very important. So yeah, thanks.
Speaking about the Peaceful Assembly Act, I think there seems to be a lot of confusion in Malaysia as to whether peaceful assembly or participating in a protest is legal or not. I think it's common, right? People get arrested all the time, and people get called in for investigations, or organizers and participants of peaceful assembly. So yeah, just hope you can clarify that for us.
Yeah, obviously it is legal for us to do any sort of public assembly, right? I think Raj over there also can clarify that. But yeah, so it is definitely legal. So the law states that you have to give notice of 5 days, but technically you can even do it like right now, or like you should be able to do it, right? I think that is the right thing to do. But following the law is 5 days in advance. You just give a notice. You don't need approval from them, right? You give the notice, you can just have your thing. You don't need approval. So the narrative is that police needs approval for you to do it, but you don't need to do it, right? Correct, right?
Thank you, Dinesh. Just quickly moving on to Nicole now. Can you tell us what's been a highlight and a low light in the death penalty?
Okay, I'm just warning you, I'm about to info dump on you a little bit, but I'm gonna make it fun and interesting and engaging! Yay! Okay.